Welcome to Style and Confidence, where transformative coaching meets personal styling for business success. I'm your host, Claire Silk, a transformative life coach and a personal stylist, passionate about helping women like you align your inner worth with your outer expression. Each week, we explore how to build lasting confidence from the inside out, so you can show up as your most authentic, empowered self. Whether you're looking to break through limiting beliefs, build authentic confidence and a winning mindset, or create a wardrobe that truly empowers you, you are in the right place. Get ready to transform your relationship with both your mind and your style. Hello and welcome to episode 18 of Style and Confidence. I'm your host, Claire Silk, and it is my mission to help you elevate your style and your confidence so you can achieve your ambitious goals and drive your business success. Today, I'm talking about something that every single one of us has experienced. But actually rarely talk about openly. Those moments when our confidence takes a bit of a knock. There are so many reasons why this might happen. Maybe you gave a presentation that fell flat, received harsh feedback from a client, or had a business idea shot down. Or perhaps it was more personal. A relationship ended. You didn't get the promotion you were counting on, or someone made a cutting comment that just stuck. Like many mums, after having time away from the workplace, returning to work felt daunting. When I had my first child, I felt like I'd completely given up one life and just started another. It took me a while to get used to, and I absolutely loved being a new mum. A while after my second child, I decided to return to the working world. Without realising it, my confidence in this situation had really deflated. I had lost my self-belief and doubted my ability to do most jobs. I remember not wanting to apply for a particular job, as I was sure I was nowhere near qualified. But my husband pointed out all the experience I had that transferred to what they were looking for. Imposter syndrome when you return to work is real. But I have a lot of resilience. Working in fashion is ruthless, and you need a thick skin. So after 18 years in this industry, as well as life's other hurdles, I know a thing or two about being resilient. I persevered, and as I made progress and gained experience and positive feedback, also with the help of some coaching of my own, I got my first role as a personal stylist. I received good feedback from clients telling me the impact I'd had, and I really enjoyed my job. Looking back, these huge transitions were hard, but somewhere along the line a transformation happened, and these experiences helped build my resilience. So today we're exploring exactly how that transformation happens, why confidence lulls or crashes feel so devastating. I'm going to share a 5-step framework for bouncing back stronger than before, and of course I've got a fascinating insight from fashion psychology, how the clothes you choose actually accelerate your confidence recovery. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear roadmap for turning your next confidence knock into your greatest comeback. First, let's talk about why these confidence knocks hit us so hard. When our confidence takes a hit, it's not just about that one incident. Our brains are wired to make it mean something much bigger about who we are. This is what psychologists call catastrophic thinking, sometimes known as catastrophizing. One rejection becomes, I'm not good enough. One failed presentation becomes, I'm terrible at public speaking. One harsh piece of feedback becomes, I don't belong here. Our brains immediately jump to the extreme worst-case scenario. The reason this happens is evolutionary. Our brains are designed to keep us safe, and being rejected from the tribe historically meant death. So when we face rejection or criticism today, that ancient alarm system goes off, warning us and flooding us with shame, self-doubt, and the overwhelming urge to hide. But this alarm system is outdated. We are not at danger of death, and a confidence knock today is not a threat to your survival. It's actually data. It's feedback that we can learn from. And most importantly, it's an opportunity to build the kind of resilience that will serve you for life. Now let me walk you through my 5-step framework to build resilience that will help you transform any confidence crash into a comeback. The first step is to resist the urge to either spiral into self-criticism or immediately bounce into I'm fine mode and brush it under the carpet. Neither serves you. Instead, pause, take a breath, and simply acknowledge what happened without judgment. This might sound like, I received some difficult feedback today, and I'm feeling pretty knocked by it. Keep this acknowledgement factual. Notice I'm not saying I'm a failure or this doesn't matter. I'm just stating the facts and acknowledging the feeling I have. This creates space between you and the experience, which is crucial for what comes next. Step 2. This is where we separate fact from fiction. We reframe the story. When confidence takes a hit, we immediately start creating a story about what it means. But most of that story is just that. It's a story. It's our thoughts running wild. We all do this, but we must remember that these are just our thoughts and not fact. So ask yourself, what actually happened versus what story am I telling myself about what happened? Where is the evidence? For example, perhaps you applied for a job and didn't get it. The story you might tell yourself could be that you're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. These are your thoughts, not fact. There are 101 reasons why we don't get jobs we apply for. Actual feedback could reveal specific reasons, or even skills that you might need to develop. This is feedback that you can use to learn that can help you progress. Remember, facts are neutral. Stories are where we suffer. So we need to get clear on the difference. You could be £10,000 in debt and think it's a disaster and tell yourself all sorts of stories. But this is a fact. It's actually neutral. We can choose the thoughts we have about it, and our actions will change depending upon the quality of our thoughts. Next, step 3, we need to dress our confidence. This is where your style becomes your secret weapon. Knowing that what you wear literally changes how you think and behave means you can use this to help you. When your confidence has taken a knock, your instinct might be to reach for comfortable, safe clothes, the fashion equivalent of hiding under a blanket. But this is exactly when strategic dressing becomes most powerful. In moments like these, choose one piece of clothing that makes you feel powerful. This is your power piece. You might have heard me on other episodes talking about power pieces. Maybe it's a blazer that fits you perfectly, a dress that makes you stand taller, your favourite heels to literally be taller, or makeup and perfume that make you feel more like yourself. The key is choosing something that sends a signal, both to yourself and the world, that you're not backing down. You are regrouping, ready to come back stronger. Back when I was in my 20s, a little while ago now, I'd have gone out the night before with colleagues, and at work the next day, I often got told how fresh I looked or how good I looked, whilst they crawled out of bed, pulled their hair back, forgoing a shower, and made it into work just without fully understanding why at the time. I always made more of an effort with my clothes and makeup when I didn't feel too fresh. I always thought it made me feel better. I still do it now, only now it's having been up in the night with the children, and now I understand why I do this. Colours matter too. Research shows that wearing red can increase feelings of power and confidence, whilst navy projects competence and trustworthiness. Blues in general are associated with calm, and black is also associated with confidence and can feel like armour when you need that extra protection. I worked with a buyer once who, no matter what, every time she had a presentation, she put on her bright pink lipstick. It was her signal to herself that she was ready to go. Your clothes are having a conversation with the world about who you are. When your confidence is shaky, make sure that conversation is saying, I'm still here, I'm powerful, and I'm not giving up. These clothes will also give you the same message. It is really powerful. Step 4. Take strategic action. This is about rebuilding momentum through small, achievable wins. When your confidence is low, the temptation is to either hide away or to immediately tackle something huge to prove yourself. Both are mistakes. Instead, choose small actions, achievable goals, that rebuild your sense of capability. This could be having a difficult conversation that you've been avoiding, completing a project you feel genuinely proud of, reaching out to someone in your network, developing a specific skill that you've got feedback on. The key is choosing actions that are challenging enough to rebuild confidence, but not so overwhelming that failure becomes likely. Each small win will help you rebuild your confidence bit by bit. And step 5, integrate and grow. The final step is the most important, turning this experience into resilience for the future. When you do this, it's an idea to get some paper and write down your reflections so that you can give it some real thought. Ask yourself, what did this experience teach me? How am I stronger because of it? What would I tell someone else going through the same thing? This way, you can use the experience to find wisdom and strength. So let's recap the 5 steps to bounce back from any confidence crash and build your resilience. Number 1, pause and acknowledge what happened without judgment. Create space between you and the experience. Number 2, reframe the story. Separate facts from the narrative you're creating about those facts. Number 3, dress your confidence. Use your style and power pieces to signal strength to yourself through strategic clothing choices. Number 4, take strategic action. Rebuild momentum through small, achievable wins that restore your sense of capability. And finally, number 5, integrate and grow. Reflect on the experience and look for wisdom so that you can build your resilience for the future. Confidence knocks will always happen to us all, but by building your resilience, you can come back stronger and go again. As a woman in business, building resilience will help you so much. And the beautiful thing about resilience is that it's like a muscle. It just gets stronger with use. Every confidence knock you face and overcome makes you more resilient for the next challenge. You're not just bouncing back that way, you're kind of bouncing forward. So if you're listening to this and thinking you'd like some support with your confidence and resilience, my Style and Confidence Accelerator program might be just the place to start. It's designed specifically for ambitious people who want to fast track their growth and build the mindset tools that successful entrepreneurs swear by. We spend part of the program building confidence and part looking at the psychology of how to dress authentically for your success, as well as other styling tips and tricks. Click on the link in the show notes to find out more. Thank you for listening to Style and Confidence, where style meets confidence for business success. If you have enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, rate, review and subscribe so you never miss out on our weekly confidence building conversations. You can also connect with me over on LinkedIn as Claire Silk or on Instagram at Silk Style and Confidence for more style and mindset tips. Until next time, remember, true confidence comes from within. Style helps it shine.